brings you the NBA on a Friday afternoon. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. It's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. McDermott in at the forward with Johnson as the other. Jones is out there with Devin Vassell, and it's Pirtle in at the center. And for the Suns, the small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the 5, home in the paint. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Jones against Paul. Jones, the pass to Pirtle. Kicks it to Johnson. It's Jones on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Over Paul. On the basket by Jones.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Now here's Paul. From deep, Johnson. Vassell grabs the board.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside, Jones. Ball's knocked loose. Bridges outside. To the paint, here's Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Jones, the pass to Pirtle. Johnson at the elbow. Goes back up. And Pirtle lays it up and in.
You can count on Pirtle to play with energy. And this time it pays off with the second chance points.
At the top of the key, Ayton. He dishes it to Booker. Over Pirtle. No good from Booker.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Jones kicks to Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
So aggressive and explosive. Keldon Johnson excels at getting to the rim and finishing strong.
It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, a couple Hall of Fame.
Here's McDermott following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Here's Pirtle, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Super focused. Pirtle taking the hit well and cashing in on a quality and one opportunity.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season. And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Now here's Paul. Johnson outside. On the wing, Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint, just working hard to get to his shot.
And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Johnson against Johnson. Inside. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. Pirtle with a screen on Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pirtle's shot is off. Suns trail by 3. Here's Booker. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Johnson's got his second bucket.
Remarkable poise from the swing man. Johnson doesn't let some rough defense deter him from cashing in.
Paul passes to Johnson. Here's Ayton. Shoots over Pirtle. San Antonio with the rebound. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Vassell, the pass to Jones. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
It doesn't take much for Pirtle to throw it down. At 7 feet tall, all he has to do is be near the hoop.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's good from long range.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Jones dishes to Johnson. Back to Jones. Spurs working the ball around now. Pass to Vassell. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Shoots over Bridges. Johnson's shot is off. Suns trail by 4. Paul passes to Johnson. Back to Paul. Here's Ayton. That shot no good. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Jones looking for an opening. Passes to Johnson. Pirtle with a screen on Johnson to the middle. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
No good on the free throw. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Johnson finds Jones. Back to Johnson. Screen by Pirtle. Johnson, the pass to Pirtle. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Suns trail by 5. Now the pass to Ayton. There's the dish to Booker. Pass to Paul. He takes it in. Bridges outside. Johnson from outside. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Jones, the pass to Vassell. Johnson outside. Pirtle with a screen on Johnson. To the inside. Here's Vassell. A three-pointer, no good. Phoenix is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Booker the pass to Ayton. Good. Nice assist from Booker.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. Has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now, here's Johnson. From outside, off the mark. Paul with the ball. Ayton a screen on Jones. Here's Paul. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Paul's got 5 now.
On offense, CP3 has the green light from anywhere. Even the mid-range is in his comfort zone.
Jones kicks to Vassell. Back to Jones. Pass to McDermott. From 13. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Passes it to Paul. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
On the floor. Some changes here for the Spurs. Collins passes to Primo. Now, here's Richardson. From 11 feet away. No good there. Here's Payne. Sharch with the screen for Payne. Feeds it to Sharch. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Now it's a 3-point Suns lead. Here's Primo. To halt the run. It's Biyombo with the rebound. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Payne passes to Biyombo. Sharch, right side. Fades. San Antonio with the rebound. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Primo. Payne covering. Primo, the pass to Richardson. 4 on the clock. The 3. Traps in the tray.
Josh Richardson.
And that'll tie this game up.
He's stretching out the defense. Josh Richardson is a classic 3-and-D guy who took that one.
Biombo kicks to Payne to the wing right side. Charge passes to Payne. Back to Sharch. They shoot again. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game.
Spacing and ball movement. We hear coaches talk about those two elements all the time.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. They set the pick.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Richardson. A shot off that time. Good D by Lee. The Suns shooting 47% here so far. The pass to Payne. Charge with the screen for Payne. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And the first one at the line is good. Payne hits them both. You know, for so long, many joked about how the Spurs were always too old, right? Too old, too slow, too stuck in their same ways. But that's changing.
Well, I was on a couple of those teams too, Kevin. I remember well, people said that the Spurs were too old and needed to get younger. And over the last few years, they've done exactly that.
Now here's Payne. He kicks it to Biombo. Pass to Payne. This one for 3. That one doesn't go. So the Spurs will take it the other way. And here's Richardson. Right side, Collins. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. And the foul called on Bismack Biombo. That's his first foul. Collins, a screen on Lee. Down low, and stolen by Biombo.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
And it's Payne in the corner. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. Rebound by Sohan. Here's Primo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Bates Diop.
The hustle, the energy. I like when Sarge gets after it and does his best to affect shots.
And that does it for the first quarter.
17.
Suns lead by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
You can see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Here's Paul. Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Vassell with it. He's guarded by Booker. Johnson can't get it to go.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Pass to Johnson. Booker with no one around. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Booker's got the lead up to 7 now for Phoenix. Jones kicks to Johnson. Kicks it out to Jones. Puts it up from 12. No good that time. Some solid D from Paul. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Booker, no good. Bridges with the steal. Kicks it to Johnson. Jones against Paul. For 3, Bridges. Rebound, San Antonio. And again, San Antonio turns it over. Phoenix leading by 7. Booker outside. Goes up on the block, and he gets the jumper to drop. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
And what a baller Booker is, capable of torching you from any spot on the floor.
Now, here's Vassell. Defended by Booker. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. Here's Ayton. Banked in off the glass. He's got 8.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
San Antonio with the ball. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. To end the run. Bridges with the steal. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Paul passes to Bridges. Dishes it to Ayton. Over McDermott. And that one's good. Ayton's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns.
Just great awareness there from Ayton. Understands the game plan and reads the game so well.
Jones finds Vassell. Back to Jones. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on 8.
Manu Ginobili, Hall of Fame class of 2022. He played his entire career in San Antonio. And in 2003, Manu's rookie season, we won a ring together.
And that one falls for Jones. And seeing Manu as a rookie, Smitty, what were your early impressions?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Kevin, he was unpredictable. He was definitely NBA ready. He had already been a pro for 7 years before he came over, and he played an important role for us winning that title.
And so Jones nails both of them. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now Booker, he has 7. Ayton dishes to Booker. From deep. Rebound by Jang.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons. Former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, "I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there." And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. Just 5 on the clock. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Spurs making a switch here. Hurdle's checked in. Here's the Suns with the ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Over Jones. For 3, Bridges. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Johnson outside. Passes it to Jones. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Hurdle kicks to McDermott. On the wing, Johnson. Clock at 6. Hurdle with a screen on Johnson. And it's Johnson penetrating. And he uses the glass on the layup. Johnson's got 6.
Can't afford to give Johnson any lanes. Even when you defend him well, he stays with his shot.
Here's Paul. San Antonio with the rebound. Hurdle's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. McDermott passes to Jones. Here's the feed to Pirtle. And that comes off the assist by Jones. He's got 10.
Just what you expect from Pirtle inside, using his size to get to a close-range shot.
Here's Booker. And too long on the shot. Spurs trail by 12. Jones with it. The pass to Vassell. Now, here's Johnson. Birtle sets the pick for Johnson. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Great recognition by Pirtle, slicing through the defense in these pick-and-roll sets.
Johnson with a screen on Jones. From 12 feet out. Jump shot is good that time. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Get loud, coming out onto the floor, your Sunbreaker Disprove.
The Suns making a change here. Washington's checked in, and San Antonio with the change here too. Roby's checked in. Here's Jones. Paul with the steal. They break it out 5-on-3. Here's Washington. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Johnson.
I love Keldon Johnson's mindset. He is getting it done inside.
Now here's Paul. He's got 9. And Pirtle sends it back. And he recovers it. Chalk up 2 there. Paul's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why? Lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Here's Roby. Johnson outside. He feeds it to Pirtle. Some solid defense from 8. Phoenix leading by 14. Bridges kicks to Washington. Buries it down low. Now here's Jones.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Now here's Johnson. And no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. Back to Bridges. To the right wing, the 19-foot shot, and it's Phoenix scoring again. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Suns, Biyombo is checked in for 8. Charge comes in for Johnson, and it's Payne in for Paul. And here's Richardson to the inside. Pirtle nails the baby hook. Pirtle's got 6 points in the quarter.
They can't stop Jakob Pirtle. pouring it in tonight.
Here's Payne. With the floater. Pass to Primo. It's over Payne. The shot by Primo, no good. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And it's Payne in the corner. Goes up on the wing. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Spurs trail by 18. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bertle, the pass to Primo. Stolen by Washington. Charge with the screen for Washington. A three-pointer off the mark. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Here's Primo. Payne covering. Primo, the pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
2 minutes remaining in the first
Now Payne.
half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Washington. Releases. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight. Here's Richardson. It's an 18-point game. Pass to Roby. Here's Primo. Payne covering. Here's Primo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Payne passes to Washington. Charge, a screen on Richardson. Driving in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Suns shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Dwayne Washington Jr. at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Washington. Okogie's checked in for Phoenix. And so he hits both. Spurs trail by 20. Richardson with it. The pass to Sohan. Here's Primo. Shades over Payne. The shot by Primo, no good.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Here's Okogie. Six on the shot clock. And here's Washington outside. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Richardson kicks to Collins. Pass to Primo. Now Richardson. Over Washington. Richardson, good.
Josh Richardson.
Richardson's got 5 points so far.
With great length for his position, Josh Richardson rising above and knocking down that mid-range jumper.
Here's Washington. It's good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Spurs have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Here's Primo. Payne covering. Primo, the pass to Richardson. From deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A fantastic game from Jakob Poeltl in this one.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this game.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. The 4 and the 5, it's Johnson and Poeltl. Devin Vassell out there with Jones, and it's McDermott in at the 3 slot. Now here's McDermott. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Johnson, the pass to Poeltl. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Operating the pick and roll well. Keldon Johnson keeping things simple and understanding how to execute.
Ball up top, defended by Jones. Johnson, a wide open look. Off target from outside. So it's the Spurs now. And he dunks it down.
Look at Devin. He's all over the rim.
Suns leading by 21. Paul looking around. The 11-footer. That one wide left. And for the Spurs, they're shooting 41% for the game. Johnson finds McDermott. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet.
Nice to see Keldon Johnson developing his passing game. Getting the ball to a ready shooter.
Ayton in the high post. Ball against Jones. From 13, and Paul gets it to go in. Paul's got 13.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Suns on defense. Vassell kicks to McDermott. Pass to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Poeltl sets the pick for Jones. Over Paul. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent. But they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. It is hard to forget the crazy draft night for Bridges in 2018. Drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, his mom was an employee with the team. But he was traded an hour later to Phoenix. He says it was tough, but once I came here, I loved it. The group of guys we had, I knew I wanted to be here. And they are sure glad they got him, Kevin.
They are indeed, no doubt. D.A., thank you. Here's Booker, following the score by Jakob Poeltl. Booker finds Paul. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Always great to see Paul dialed in on offense, really making an effort to lift his team.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Phoenix, get on your feet and give a warm welcome to your Sun Panther.
Third-quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Jones the pass to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Pirtle. 6 to shoot. Outside, Jones. Here's Vassell. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Passes it to Paul. And here's Booker. Feeds to Ayton. Shoots over McDermott. And Ayton the bucket on the assist from Booker. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Jones the pass to Vassell. Pirtle with a screen on Bridges. To the paint. Johnson finds Pirtle. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, San Antonio again missing. Now, here's Bridges. He's defended by McDermott. Now, here's Paul. He's got 15. Johnson outside. From deep. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Johnson outside. Looking to end the run. Here's Vassell. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Taking advantage of the defense. Devin got inside, and you see what happened.
Booker dishes to Paul. Ayton a screen on Jones. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Bridges, no one around him. Another 3 for Phoenix.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Now here's Jones. The 3 from Johnson. Here's Pirtle. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
Even against contact, Jakob Pirtle stays strong. A guy his size won't get tripped up very easily.
Here's Bridges. Count that one. 8 points for Mikal Bridges.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Now, here's Johnson. He's got 8 to the middle. Here's Pirtle. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Third personal foul.
Tough shot from Jakob Pirtle under duress, but finds a way to maintain his concentration.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Phoenix.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
Free throw, no good for Pirtle.
What you love about Jakob Pirtle is his size. A 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
Here's Booker. San Antonio with the rebound. Pirtle's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Kept alive. Biombo with the block. In the corner. Shamet with it. Back to Booker. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Primo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And here is Vassell. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay. And
the pass to Shamet. Shoots the 3. Not going to go that time. And the Spurs going the other way now. Vassell, the pass to Primo. Pass to McDermott. He dishes it to Johnson. Booker pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Lee outside. No good that time.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Primo. Spins. Converts after the nice spin.
Great pass from Devin. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Shamet, the pass to Booker.
San Antonio foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Booker.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Both free throws good from Booker. San Antonio's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Johnson outside. Passes to Primo. Biombo with the block. And they're able to recover. Richardson, no luck. Well, Phoenix shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. Now, Shamet. He's still scoreless so far in this one. For 3, Booker. That one doesn't drop. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Richardson outside. Johnson outside. Here's Primo. No good with the layup. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Three-pointer. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Sohan. Johnson dishes to Richardson. Biombo with the block.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Chang.
2 minutes.
No good from outside. Well, Phoenix shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Booker outside. From deep three-point range. Again, the miss by Booker.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Now here's Jang. It's good.
Gorgie Jang.
There's 1:26 left to play in the third. Booker the pass to Craig. Back to Booker. And the bucket is good. 3-point play change here for him.
And love how fearless Booker can be. Even the foul doesn't deter him from finishing off his business.
The Suns shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Saric has checked in for Phoenix. Okogie comes in for Lee. Free throw good, Booker. Spurs shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Here's Jones. No good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Okogie, the pass to Saric. 50 seconds left in the third. Booker outside. Beyond the arc. Rebound, San Antonio.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Jones, no luck. Sun shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Okogie, the pass to Shamet. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Fires from deep. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. There's the pass to Roby. Richardson outside. From deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. The Suns on top, just dominating this one. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Dan, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Saric, Payne out there with Washington. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Okogie in at the 4 slot. Now, here's Shamet. There's the dish to Payne. Up top, Washington. Back to Payne. 5 to shoot. Pass to Washington. To the left side wing. For 3, Okogie. Collins grabs the miss. San Antonio with the ball. It's Richardson on the wing. Payne covering. Collins passes to Bates Diop. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Sky high. One of his advantages as a undersized 4.
And it's Phoenix's ball. Pass to Okogie. Back to Payne. Charge inside. He's guarded by Collins. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
San Antonio making a switch here. Primo's checked in. Payne with it. Inside. Here's Saric. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
Here's Primo. Collins finds Richardson. Looking to get back on track here. Puts it up from 12. Rebound by the Suns. Payne's got 4 rebounds in this game. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Now, here's Washington. Charge a screen on Collins. Here's Washington. It's deflected. Here's Primo. Covered by Saric. Knocks down the step-back J.
Working against size. He's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch.
And it's the Suns with the ball. After the basket by San Antonio, he was all alone on that one.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Here's Roby. It's Richardson on the wing. He's covered by Washington. Collins wide open. He fires. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Okogie, the pass to Washington. Sharch with the screen for Washington. Tries to keep it alive. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Washington. Yambo, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And San Antonio also making a switch. Johnson, he's checked in for Roby. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Johnson outside. Passes it to Primo. Dishes to Richardson. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Biombo. Richardson, no luck.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Payne can't hit. Payne's gone 1 of 6 shooting from the field. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Collins in the post, working on Biombo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First team foul. At the line for the Spurs, Zach Collins. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Collins. The Suns making a switch here. Lee's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And there's the pass to Sharch over Johnson. The shot by Sharch, no good.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Here's Primo, covered by Lee. The tray. The shot by Primo, no good.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Charge, a screen on Richardson. Driving the lane. Payne kicks to Lee. Clock at 6. Here's Biombo. Sinks that one from the post. Here's Primo. Pass to Richardson. Here's Primo. Richardson with the screen on Lee. And here's Collins from outside. Rebound by Okogie. Okogie's got 5 rebounds tonight. He kicks to Payne. Here's Okogie. Screen by Sharch. Okogie misses. Here's Paige Diop. Pass to Primo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Shooting for San Antonio, Josh Primo. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Okogie. Takes a 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Richardson up top. Payne covering. Puts it up from 15. Offensive rebound. Collins. Here's Primo. Buries it from 3-point range.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Now here's Payne. Tight defense on him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Richardson.
Yeah, the defender all over.
At the line for Phoenix, Cameron Payne. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Suns here with a different look. Ayton, he's checked in for Biyombo. Johnson comes in for Saric. Mikal Bridges checked in for Josh Okogie. And it's Paul in for Lee. He doesn't get the second one. Spurs shooting just 30% from the field here in the 4th. McDermott down low. Defended by Bridges. Pirtle sets the pick for Johnson. Back to Pirtle. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Pirtle's got 26.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Payne in the post, covered by Vassell. Fader on the way, and that one's good, Ayton.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
Jones, the pass to Vassell. Johnson against Johnson. Here's Pirtle, and he banks in the layup. And he has 28 points for the game.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Jones against Paul. Over Jones. And it's Paul missing. Spurs have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. Johnson, the pass to Jones. The pass to Vassell. Now Johnson. Clock at 4. Pirtle with a screen on Johnson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Keldon Johnson's unpredictability really makes him lethal in pick and rolls.
Johnson sets the screen for Payne. Shoots over Pirtle. Payne can't hit. Spurs trail by 21. Johnson left side. Kicks it to McDermott. Pass to Jones. Screen by Pirtle. Jones dishes to Pirtle. He gets it in there. Pirtle's got 14 points now in the second half.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And here's Payne. Pass to Paul. Kicks it out to Johnson. Bridges against Johnson. From 11 feet away. Bridges shot. Good.
A legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range. Bridges recognizes when he should take that shot.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Here come the T-shirts, everyone. Who wants one?
He's checked in for Phoenix. And he drives in, and the basket by Vassell.
Devin Vassell will not be denied on that drive.
Suns leading by 19. Paul with the screen for Booker. Misses the three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Paul against Jones. He dishes it to Pirtle. He kicks to Johnson. There's the drive. That one falls. That's 12 points for Johnson.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
Paul passes to Johnson. Back to Paul.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Just 5 on the clock. Over Jones for 3. Booker. Johnson with the rebound.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Jones finds Johnson. To the paint. Here's Pirtle. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
I like Pirtle's shot selection. He understands when he should take these quick shots.
Now here's Paul. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. Johnson against Johnson. To the wing on the left. Paul kicks to Johnson. For 3, Booker, and he's good on the 3-ball. And the Suns lead by 18.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Suns.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for DeAndre Ayton.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Here's Jones following the basket by Chris Paul. High post Johnson. Johnson's there. Johnson with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. So both teams making some changes here. .34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Richardson the pass to Sohan. Spurs passing it around. The shot from the low post is good.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Payne passes to Craig. Back to Payne. Swiped away. Here's Primo. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris, big win tonight. What do you think was the biggest factor?
I mean, I don't know. You know, it was just our defense. You know, obviously our offense fed off of it. Guys made open shots, but I think we really locked down defensively, and that's what we're trying to make sure is that we're a defensive team every night.
Well, you were a defensive team tonight, Chris. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, DeAndre Ayton.